YouTubers! Yes, it's us again. Number 3 of the Q&A. I think I dodged some bullets in number 2. I don't know what she's got on her plate for number 3. The cards have different colors. I wonder if I should be scared by that. So I hope you've listened already to number 1 Q&A and number 2 Q&A. What else?
All right, I know there are things you make that are my favorite things to eat, and I can't wait personally for the GrannyPottyMouth cookbook that's coming out.
GrannyPottyMouth FASTasF cookbook.
I can't wait for that because I want to try some of the things that I've not yet been fortunate enough to have that you've made. But what's your favorite thing to cook?
The very next thing I'm going to eat. I know that sounds like a smart-ass answer, but it's the truth. I don't cook it if I don't like it. And if I'm going to put that much energy into it, it's going to be something I like. So it's my favorite right now. All right, my absolute favorite thing to cook is anything with chocolate in it. I can't even, it's either the bark or it's the pudding with the strawberries and the blueberries. Oh, fuck. The cookies, or actually that vegan cake where you use chocolate and pumpkin, that shit was all right.
That's pretty good. Pumpkin and chocolate's a good combo. So, but Halloween's my favorite holiday. So I like
pumpkin
the colors.
Cookies with chocolate chips.
Yes!
Oh, and it's only August.
Oh, and you have to turn the air conditioner way low to be able to bake in this heat, huh?
420 degrees.
420. Wait, will you bake 420? Now we know. I love your live broadcasts, but there are no captions. Someone pointed this out for later for their deaf friends. So is that something that's...
Well, the only captions that are available for the live videos are the ones that are automatic, both in YouTube or in Facebook, because it's for every minute of speech on a video. Let's say I have a 10-minute video that I have to caption. It's 2 hours.
It's a lot of time.
It's a lot of time. And sometimes in the live video, you know, I'm so scattered because somebody's asking a question and somebody else is asking a question, and I get so ADD that typing that up would just be a nightmare. So the best thing to do is to just try to deal with the live captions, and that's the one area that I have to, with the automatic captions, it's the one area where I don't service my deaf and hard of hearing fans as much as I would like to.
Now, a lot of your live broadcasts, sometimes they're here. Do you have plans to go out into the wild and do more live broadcasts?
Into the wild, where the bears and the tigers are.
The bears and tigers are.
I haven't made those plans yet. I can't even give you an answer on that one.
That's a tough one. You're busy. You release something every Thursday, right?
Every Thursday, and except for the editing, I don't have any help on any of this. I sit at my desk for hours and hours and hours and hours. I have a wide butt to prove it. And I'm acting, and I've got the cookbook coming up, and you know, there's just regular correspondence and a family life. So that's why I don't want people in my family life.
But it's nice that as GrannyPottyMouth, you give so much love to the grandkids, because you are always, there's something available, you're always giving back, you're always doing something, and I would imagine you will get much busier when the book comes out. That you're going to be hopefully out introducing that book to everyone.
Well, the publishers tell me, I didn't publish it myself, a legitimate, real deal publishing company in Massachusetts published the book. And it's available already on Amazon. Pre-orders help a lot. There's a link for that down in the description. It's available Barnes & Noble. Any local bookstore will have access to it.
And what's the title again?
Oh, it's called GrannyPottyMouth's FASTasF cookbook. And I look like a total dork on the cover, but I love it.
You know, it's nice because anymore people everywhere are so busy that they don't have a lot of time to spend in the kitchen, and they eat a lot of fast food, or they're getting already processed. You're giving people an opportunity to make things in their own home that made with love.
And a secret. A secret. A secret. One of the secrets to FASTasF is to make something that's enough for 2 or 3 days. leftovers or lunch.
So getting a book, they get to figure out how to do that at home.
And they get to figure out that this shit doesn't have to be expensive.
That's also big too, because we've talked before about whether or not your videos are making you boatloads of money, and the idea that any of us have boatloads of money except for maybe 4 people on the planet. This is nice that you're helping.
Yeah, I've never, ever, ever had a lot of money. I've often had a lot of money troubles. And, you know, when I was a single mom with 2 kids, I learned to feed them well, nutritiously, on a budget.
That's the bulk of the questions that we've had, and I'm sure Granny PottyMouth would like to answer many, many more, because she likes to hear from you, and she likes to know what's on your mind, and there are things she won't talk about, but there's a lot you will talk about. So they should ask more questions.
I would love to hear from them about maybe some of the things they think are issues that I could cover. You know, I've covered in my morning meditations. We've covered how to be kind and how to do inventory. Oh, that was a bedtime, was inventory. You know, to just put this stuff to, or was it daytime? I forget. I give bedtime meditations and daytime meditations, and I really don't need suggestions about what to cook. Somebody actually. This is a question I forgot to give you. Somebody asked me, how do I decide what to cook? Well, basically, it's whatever's on sale at the store this week.
That was one of your best things ever that you created, was because there was a sale.
Oh, apple
gathering. That was a sale.
The apples were in the discount bin. There was a whole bag of them.
A bunch of apples.
Or
different types.
Different types of apples, and I figured if the apples can all get along, we can all get along. Just saying. I hope you liked the Q&A, where we're set up looking like a real interview kind of show. Woo-hoo. You like that? My friend Teresa, thank you so much for coming over to do this. Subscribe, for heaven's sakes. Hit the like button. Share this with somebody. Send it out to the world. You know, like I said, I've got 250,000 fans on YouTube, 500,000 on Facebook, and my videos total are getting 15,000 to 16,000 views. That's just criminal.
And they need to support you on Patreon. It's very little every month. It's less than 1 cup of coffee in a 30-day period. And the idea that she'll give you some of her secrets, some of her behind the scenes, certainly some of the bloopers. She gives a little extra love.
And people who are there now are getting advanced information about the cookbook.
It's very fun.
They got the table of contents last week.
Oh!
Yeah! Tiny Sponsor, who is a company that's designed just to support smaller creators like me and connect us with small companies that want to put their products in front of our fans who are loyal and passionate and engaged. And they have helped me with the editing. Down in the description is my P.O. box. Don't send me shit, please. I'm getting rid of shit every day in my house. But I love cards, and I love funny jokes. And they may end up in a mail call video pretty soon. This kind of wraps it up. Episode 1, Episode 2, and now Episode 3. I hope you've watched all of them. We've had a good time. Mwah! Granny loves you. All of you. Teresa and I both love you.
People say I cuss too much, but I don't